Welcome back to Tech Proof Kids. Do you know what cyberbullying is and how it can affect your child? This is a question we all ought to ask ourselves in this digital age. Cyberbullying is the use of digital devices to intentionally harass, threaten, or intimidate someone. It's a form of bullying that can take place over social media, text messages, and online games, among other platforms. It's important for parents to understand this issue because, unlike traditional forms of bullying, cyberbullying can happen anywhere, anytime. It doesn't stop at the school gates. It follows your child home, into their safe spaces, making it a relentless form of torment. The statistics surrounding cyberbullying are alarming. Approximately 1 in 3 children have experienced cyberbullying in some form. This means that there's a high likelihood that your child may encounter cyberbullying at some point, either as a victim or a witness. The impact of cyberbullying on children can be devastating. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and even self-harm. In some extreme cases, it has led to suicide. It's not just a rite of passage or kids being kids. It's a serious issue with potentially life-altering consequences. What makes cyberbullying particularly insidious is its invisible nature. It often happens behind closed doors, unseen by adults. It can be difficult to spot unless you know what to look out for. Changes in mood or behavior, social withdrawal, and secrecy about online activity are some of the signs that your child may be a victim of cyberbullying. The good news is that, as parents, we aren't powerless. There are steps we can take to protect our children from cyberbullying and to support them if they are being targeted. But first, we must fully understand the issue at hand. As you can see, cyberbullying is a serious issue that can have a profound impact on our children's lives. It's an issue we can't afford to ignore. So let's dive deeper into this topic and learn more about how we can recognize the signs of cyberbullying and how to address it effectively. So how can you tell if your child is being cyberbullied? Well, like many forms of bullying, the signs can sometimes be subtle, and it's crucial to keep an eye out for changes in your child's behavior or mood. One of the most common signs is an unexplained shift in mood. Your usually bubbly kid might become quiet, distant, or seemingly upset, especially after being online. Another key sign to watch for is social withdrawal. If your child suddenly stops wanting to spend time with friends or participate in activities they used to enjoy, that could be a red flag. This withdrawal can be both offline and online, as they might avoid social media platforms where they previously were active. Equally important is the level of secrecy about online activities. If your child is overly secretive about what they're doing online, who they're talking to, or quickly switching screens when you come around, it might indicate that something is amiss. A significant decrease in academic performance is another telltale sign. If your child is usually a good student but their grades start to slip, it's worth looking into. Cyberbullying can consume a lot of mental energy, leaving less for concentration on schoolwork. Don't overlook physical symptoms either. Stress and anxiety from cyberbullying can manifest as physical ailments, such as frequent headaches or stomach aches. Your child might complain about these symptoms more often, or use them as an excuse to avoid school or social events. Now, the signs of cyberbullying can also be found in the digital world itself. Keep an eye out for mean, hurtful, or threatening messages, embarrassing photos or videos posted online, rumors or lies spread on social media, exclusion from online groups, or impersonation can all be indicators of cyberbullying. Remember, every child is unique and might exhibit different signs. It's essential to maintain open communication lines so they feel comfortable sharing what's happening in their digital world. Recognizing these signs is the first step to helping your child combat cyberbullying. Now, let's talk about how to address cyberbullying. In the world of internet, where every click and swipe can have a profound impact, it's crucial to know how to navigate these digital waters effectively, especially when it comes to cyberbullying. So how do we address it? Firstly, initiate a conversation with your child. Make sure they know that they're not alone and that you're there for them. A comforting presence can make a world of difference. Next, encourage your child to save all evidence of cyberbullying. It might be instinctual to delete hurtful messages or posts, but preserving these can be instrumental in addressing the issue. Screenshots, emails, text messages, URLs, all these can serve as evidence if the situation escalates. Importantly, report the incident. Most social media platforms have reporting mechanisms in place to deal with cyberbullying. Use them. If the bullying occurs through text messages or emails, your service provider may be able to help. In some cases, the cyberbullying can become severe or persistent. If this happens, don't hesitate to contact the authorities. They can guide you through the process and provide necessary interventions. Sometimes it may feel like an uphill battle, but remember, you're not alone. There are numerous resources available, from online safety tools to community support groups, that can help you navigate through this challenging time. And finally, educate your child. Teach them about the importance of online safety, about the power of words, and the impact they can have. Encourage them to use the internet responsibly, reminding them that behind every profile and every username, there's a real person. In conclusion, addressing cyberbullying involves open communication, evidence preservation, reporting incidents, and if necessary, contacting authorities. It's a process that involves both you and your child, and it's one that requires patience, understanding, and action. Remember, it's important to take action and not let cyberbullying go unaddressed. What if the cyberbullying is happening at school? Well, let's dive into it. Cyberbullying doesn't confine itself to the boundaries of home. It can spill over into school life too, affecting your child's academic performance, social interactions, and overall well-being. But don't worry, there are ways to combat it. Confronting cyberbullying at school begins with open communication. Talk to your child's teacher or principal about the situation. Schools have policies in place to address such issues, and they can investigate the matter and take disciplinary action against the individual responsible. Remember, it's not just about punishment. The school can also provide support and resources to your child. They may offer counseling services or suggest strategies to help your child cope. Schools should strive to foster a safe and inclusive environment, free from threats and harassment, both in the physical and online world. It's crucial to make the school aware of the issue. They can't address a problem they don't know exists, so don't hesitate to bring it to their attention. It's not about causing a fuss, it's about protecting your child. Now, while schools can play a significant role in addressing cyberbullying, it's important to remember that they are not the only resource. Empower your child with knowledge and tools to deal with such situations. Teach them about the importance of privacy settings, the risks of sharing personal information online, and how to report inappropriate behavior on various platforms. Also, encourage them to reach out. If they're being cyberbullied, they should talk to someone they trust, a teacher, a school counselor, or you. Let them know it's okay to ask for help when they need it. Cyberbullying is a serious issue, but with the right approach, it can be addressed effectively. By working together with your child's school, you can help create a safer and more positive online experience for your child. Schools have a responsibility to ensure a safe environment for all students, both offline and online. And as parents, we have a responsibility to support them in this endeavor. Let's stand together to combat cyberbullying and foster a safer digital world for our children. How can you create a safe relationship with your child to discuss cyberbullying? Let's explore this important question together. Creating a secure environment for open communication is paramount. Make it known that their feelings, fears, and experiences are valid and that they can always turn to you for support. This starts with regular, casual conversations about their day-to-day online interactions. Avoid blaming or shaming your child if they become a victim of cyberbullying. Remember, they're the victim here, not the cause. Instead, focus on problem solving and taking appropriate actions to stop the bullying. Reassure your child that they are not alone. Cyberbullying can feel isolating, but remind them there are people who care about their well-being and are ready to help. This includes friends, family, teachers, and even professional counselors. By creating a safe and open relationship, you can help your child feel comfortable discussing difficult topics like cyberbullying. Before we wrap up, here are some tips and actionable takeaways. First and foremost, remember to keep the lines of communication open with your child. Discuss cyberbullying and let them know that you are their safest ally. Teach your child the importance of saving all evidence if they are targeted, from screenshots to hurtful messages. Report the incident to the website or platform where it is happening, and in serious or ongoing cases, don't hesitate to contact the police. If cyberbullying is happening at school, bring it to the attention of your child's teacher or principal. Above all, be supportive and understanding. Avoid blaming or shaming your child if they are being cyberbullied. Instead, work together to develop a plan to deal with the situation. Keep track of the cyberbullying and report it to the appropriate authorities if necessary. Remember, as parents, we have a crucial role to play in helping our children navigate the digital world safely and responsibly. If you found the content in this video helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to the Tech Proof Kids channel.